Yo, yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Mojo, bro. I'm back with another vid, man, and I just gotta apologize right off the rip, bro. I apologize for not releasing a vid for a minute, bro. I'm not even sure how long it's been, but bro, I was having some laptop problems, bro. I couldn't get a charger for my laptop, but that's out the way, bro. I promise this won't happen again, bro. Like I won't ever go this long without making a video. That's my fault, but I just want to say, bro, my last vid, that mug is about to hit like 20 views, bro. So, like, y'all are going up. That doesn't sound like a lot of views to y'all, but like, whenever I first started, bro, I was only getting like 5 views, 3 views on like a video. But it's going up, bro. Like, I really like that. Like, I really appreciate y'all, bro. So, today I'm gonna try and bring y'all a banger, like. Because low key, I thought I already made this video, but I actually haven't. Like, this is a banger story. I'm excited to bring this to y'all, bro. This is gonna be about me getting caught at school again. This is like part two. I think I told y'all before that I've gotten caught at school like I think it's been like 4 or 5 times that I've gotten caught with weed at school, bro. So this is another time. I thought I already told y'all this, but I haven't. So this is gonna be a banger, bro. I'm excited to tell y'all this. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe for me, bro. I'm really trying to grow this channel, bro. It's blowing up high key. Like, I get a lot of views and nobody be commenting, bro. Just like drop a comment for me and like the video real quick, bro. All right, man. Let's get into it. So, bro. So this happened. This happened my senior year, bro. bro, I feel like I say that a lot. So many of my videos happened my senior year, but it was just so wild, bro. So back then, bro, I was a fiend. I'm still a fiend, bro. So I do this thing, and I used to always do it, bro. I still walk around with my pens, even though they don't like have anything in them. Like, they're burnt as hell. They're barely giving off any smoke. They taste like fucking metal. I'll still walk around with it and hit it, bro. Like, I have a problem. High key. Y'all know what I've done for Zans and shit like that. I be fiending. So I was like, so I used to always keep pens on me, bro. I remember this particular day, I had a dispo on me, and the dispo, it wasn't empty. You really couldn't see any wax in there, but whenever you hit it, it would still give you smoke, but it tasted like the fucking bottom of a truck or some shit. Like, it was terrible. Like, it was hella burnt and barely gave any smoke. Like, yes, bro. I was one of them niggas walking around with the useless dispo, but I felt like I always need to have it on me, bro. So I remember this day, dude. It was the end. It was the end of the senior year. Well, yeah, we were getting to the end of the year. It was during the STAR test. The seniors, we had already taken our STAR test, and I think it was just the lower grades. They were taking theirs. So I remember this day, bro. We had to come in early. Like, we were coming in hella early. So I mean, not early. My bad, late. Like, we didn't have to come for the first half of school. I remember school started at like 8. School started around 8, and I used to take the bus, and we always got to school at around like 7:30. So we had a few moments to chill, go to breakfast, use the bathroom and shit. Because whenever you first walk into the back of our school, that's where the buses dropped us off. Whenever you first go into the back doors, on your left there is the bathrooms, the boys and girls bathroom, and then on the right there's one of the doors to the cafeteria. So whenever you first walk in, you can just go left or right, or you can just go straight down the hall. That's where the rest of the school is, the hallways and shit like that. So you got a few options whenever you first enter the back door. So, bro, I remember we did not have to come at the first part of the school day, like I said. So we get there at around, it's probably like 12, I think. It's around like 11 or 12. We get there hella late on the bus. And I still got my disp on me. Everything's normal. I'm riding on the bus. The bus was actually hella empty because, some niggas wasn't even coming to school. Like, but my pops was one of those parents, he always made your ass come to school. So, shit. It's me and a few other niggas on the bus. We going to the school. Boom, we pull up. And this is going to be important for the story. I remember this day. I still have these shoes. I had some, fuck, I don't even know the name of them, but they're blue and black Jordan 12s. I have a pair of those. And I've had these hoes for a while, so the bottom, they don't really have grip. Like, this used to be like my everyday shoe show. I used to like wear them all the time. Like, these hoes low key didn't have any grip at the bottom, low key. So I remember I'm walking into school, bro. I'm walking into school. Everything's normal. Somebody holds the door open for me. I'm walking in the back, and this is something that I noticed whenever I walked into the back door right away, because this is where shit goes downhill. Yeah, as soon as I walked into school, shit just went left. Like, this is where, the shit happened. So I'm walking to the back door, bro. And, somebody's holding the door open for me. And I see in the middle of the room, whenever you first get into the back door, there is a wet floor sign all the way down, like, in the far corner of the room. Like, I can see it in the middle of the room. It's nowhere near the entrance or in the middle of the room. It's, like, far ahead of me, bro. So I walk into the fucking school, bro. I have my dispo in my pocket. I have my jacket over my shoulder. I'm on my phone, and I'm just, walking. Boom, I fucking slipped, bro. I like slipped. Something was slippy on the floor, twin. I like slipped and my right foot went up. Boom, I hit the floor. And while I hit the floor, I hear like a bunch of shit dropping. Like, I hear a few things dropping. And, while I slipped, bro, there's like a few people, standing in the room. There's a few people camping outside of the bathroom. There's a few people, coming in behind me. Walking into the cafeteria. The cafeteria is on the right of me, like I said, and it's open. So, people probably saw me slip. And there's a few people in the room. They're like, "Oh shit, he just slipped." And bro, I'm all fucked up. I'm like, "Damn, what just happened?" Bro, I look on the floor, like, oh my god, this shit was crazy. I remember while I like opened my eyes, whenever I slipped, I see my fucking dispo like still sliding. It's like sliding a little ahead of me, bro. And then my phone is on the right of me, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" So bro, I'm in the middle of this fucking floor, in front of everyone in the school, and my dispo fell out of my pocket, and my phone is on my pocket. I'm on the floor, nigga. I look like a dumbass. I slipped, twin, and right down the hallway. Not even down the hallway, there was a police officer. It was a female police officer at our school. We used to have a few of them because, it was kind of a ghetto-ass school. There was a female police officer standing in the doorway of this little room that you enter whenever you come through the back door. Right there in front of us, that's the doorway that leads to the hallway. The hallway of the schools. And it's usually always open. So the cop was just, standing right there on her phone, minding her business. And whenever I slipped, I guess she saw the dispo slip out of my pocket, twin. I'm on the floor. I look like a dumbass. So I'm gonna go back into this motion. I'm gonna go back into this moment. I'm gonna paint y'all a picture of what was going on in my head and what was happening while I was on the floor. So I was like, "Oh shit." So immediately I stayed on the floor, nigga. I did not get up. Oh shit, I didn't even mention right there in the doorway of the cafeteria, where the cafeteria doorway is on the right, there was another principal standing right there. So, she was like right there on her phone greeting people as they walked in, seeing, all the students that come in and shit. So she was also in the room, but she was in the bottom right corner of the room. So she was behind me right whenever I entered the room. Boom, I fell on the floor. She's like, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm not sure if she saw the dispo or not. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." So immediately, nigga, I reach over and I like put my arm over the fucking dispo. So I was trying to like block it from niggas seeing it, bro. And I didn't want to get up. This shit was so crazy. I was trying to act like I was fucking hurt, bro. I didn't want to get up immediately because I was like, "Yo, like the dispo's right here. Like I can't move. I can't pick it up and put it in my pocket." And while I'm on the floor and I'm causing this huge ass scene, bro, like a group of people walk over to me. And there was a group of homies that I used to hang out with. I actually don't hang out with them anymore. Damn. I just remembered this while I'm telling this story. I'm going to bring it up real quick. The last day of school, these niggas actually scammed me out of a fucking dispo. I was a dumbass for doing this. They were my homies. I wasn't really friends with them. They were like a grade below me. On the last day of school, I had gave these niggas like $60 to give me a dispo, bro. I had cash. I just got paid, and I didn't have a plug back then. So, I used to always just walk into school and then talk to my homies to see whoever had a dispo, and, they would give me one. I would give them the cash, or we would both meet up with the plug. But, the last day of school, I wasn't going to be able to be there because, seniors didn't have to go to the last day of school, bro. So, they had to. So, I gave them cash. Them niggas ended up never hitting me back. They never gave me the dispo. I never got my cash back. But, yeah. So, these niggas see me fall while I'm on the floor, bro. I'm on the floor. I'm trying to cover up the dispo. I'm making a huge-ass scene. Everyone's, like, looking at me. And I see this group of homies walk up. And one of the homies, I heard this nigga say out loud. He says out loud, bro, he says, "Oh, shit, Mojo, you're gonna go to jail." Nigga, I was like, "Yo, shut the fuck up." I didn't say that out loud, but I was like, "Bro, why the fuck would you say that?" Because I guess I made it hella obvious, bro. I didn't really cover the dispo whenever I fell. I was just trying to, like, not trying to see, like not trying to make everyone see it, bro. And he had saw it. This nigga said that out loud. So a little while after that, while I'm on the floor, I still didn't want to get up. I have the dispo like under my right arm. I'm trying to cover it, and I see the female police officer walking from the corner of the room. She's walking over towards me, and she's like, "Hey, get up! You're coming with me." I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I'm acting like I'm still picking my shit up, bro. I have my right hand over the dispo, and while I get up, I try to do like some slight shit. I like use my hand to get myself up, but I have the dispo in my hand, so I kind of like push up off it. Boom, I got the dispo in my hand, and the officer, she's like grabbing my arm, and she's like, "Hey, come with me, bro." I'm like, "Oh, I'm fucked." I thought I was caught already. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucked already, bro." So she picks me up, and she's like, "We're going through the cafeteria way." I thought she was just gonna, push us through the crowd and take us straight down the hallway, but I guess she didn't want me to go through the crowd and, try and like pass someone something, because I know she saw the dispo. I know she saw it fall out of my pocket. So she takes us to the right where the cafeteria is, and it makes a big ass scene, bro. So now we're walking through the fucking cafeteria with this cop holding me. I'm pretty sure a few people saw me slip on the floor, and she's like grabbing me, and right whenever you enter the cafeteria, there's like hella tables and shit, and where she was taking me, there's another door. This is kind of confusing, As we walk through the cafeteria, whenever you enter, there's another entryway on the left. And, there's hella people in the fucking cafeteria. It's fucking breakfast, bro. So, we're walking through there, and I see my friend group. I was thinking this, bro, but it would have been so fucking stupid. I was thinking of throwing my goddamn dispo over there to see if one of them niggas can catch it, like trying to slide it under the table. But obviously, people would have seen it. There was like a million niggas in the cafeteria, but I was just so desperate, bro. I knew I was caught. So the cop walks me through the goddamn cafeteria. We go right in and then we go right out because she didn't want us to go through that crowd. So we're going down the hallway now, bro. And while we're going through the hallway, she's like making a scene, bro. She's asking me, she's like, like, do you know why I'm taking you? I'm like, no, like, it's because I'm black. While we're going there, I'm trying to make jokes. I'm sweating like a bitch. I'm shaking, bro. I'm caught, bro. She literally saw it come out of my pocket. She ended up telling me later. She saw it, bro. So, there's a cop walking to the left of me, and there is a principal walking directly behind me, and I still have the dispo in my hand. I'm trying to, like, cuff it. I'm trying to, like, be nice with it, bro, but she fucking sees me. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do, bro? So, out of nowhere, this kid saved me, bro. I do not know this kid. Me and him, we've talked a few times before, but, I guess he was just being nosy or something, or he just so happened to be going through the right direction. But a random guy, he had walked up behind us, and he was like talking to me. He was like, "Bro, like what happened? Like what happened? Like what's going on?" I'm like, "Bro, like I don't know. Like I think it's because I'm black, bro. I'm trying to crack jokes. I'm nervous as hell. I'm just trying to, draw attention away from me, bro." And while I'm doing that, like I said, I was walking into school with my jacket. I don't know if I mentioned that. Whenever I slipped, my jacket fell too, bro. So I have my jacket on my shoulder still, and I have the dispo in my hand. And this kid came out of nowhere and caused a distraction. So I kind of slipped the dispo in my fucking pocket, bro. I slip it inside of my pocket, and the cop's like, "Okay, not my pants pocket. I slip it inside of my jacket pocket because I have my jacket like on my shoulder." And I'm like, "Oh shit! All right, this kid caused a distraction. I was able to slip it real quick, and boom, we go into the office, bro. We go into the office. This house is like empty. It's just me, the cop, and another principal. And they're like, "All right, strip down." But no diddy. They were literally like strip down my clothes, but they were like, take off your backpack, take off your jacket, empty your pockets. I was like, all right, bro. So I take off my backpack, I sat it down, I set off my jacket, and they're going through everything. They're going through my backpack. Thank God I didn't have anything in there, It's just like probably a fucking folder and a charger or some shit. Or a bag of chips or some shit like that. I used to have random shit in my backpack. They empty that hoe out. They check my pockets. Hey, there's nothing in there. Boom. They check my back pockets. Boom, there's nothing in there. And I remember this, bro. I remember them checking my jacket pocket, bro. And I just start fucking sweating, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's great. I know it's up, bro. And I remember seeing the principal. He reaches his hand inside the left jacket pocket, bro. It was one of those, left hand pocket, right hand pocket jackets. I put the dispo inside of the right side, bro. And the principal puts his left hand inside of the jacket pocket, and he doesn't feel anything. And then he puts the jacket back down. This nigga did not put his hand inside of the right jacket pocket for some reason, bro. I'm like, oh shit. Yo, as soon as he put it back down, I just instantly got relief. Like there was just like, oh yeah, I got his ass. They're not catching me. They're not catching me. Nigga, I was just so happy because the cop caught me in 4K. She literally saw the dispo fall out of my pocket, and this dumbass principal didn't check the other pocket. I guess he thought it was just one of those one pocket jackets. Like I slipped out of this shit, gang. And the female officer was like, she I remember this, bro. She was hella confused because she know what she saw. And I remember getting hella cocky. I'm like, do you guys want to like check my shoes? Like you can check my shoes if you want to. Nigga, they didn't find anything on me. I remember her being so pissed, bro. She was so pissed that she couldn't find anything. And she was like, all right, we're gonna let you go. Like go to your period, but we're gonna check the cameras. And if I see what I think I saw, we're gonna come get you. She said we're gonna come get you. I was like, yes, ma'am. Boom, walked right out there on my Sly Cooper shit. They did not catch me, bro. That was another time that I got caught with a dispo at school, bro. Caught me in 4K, but I finessed my way out of it. But that shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy. All right, bro. That was the story, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Drop a comment for me. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? I can't even end the video right there because after I had walked out of there, bro. After I had walked out of there, I remember linking up with another friend group. That was the group that was in the cafeteria who saw me getting pulled by the police. One of my homies, we're gonna call him H. He was like, "Yo, what just happened? What happened?" I was like, "Bro, the cop literally saw my dispo fall out of my pocket." So me and him, we go in the bathroom, we keep talking about it, and he's like, "Yo, I'll take it for you." This is a real ass nigga. He took my dispo. I had mentioned him in my, I think it was my first time, my first time greening out video. I had also greened out at school one time, and he took the dispo from me. This is a real ass dude, bro. He did this for me. Boom, he took the dispo from me. And I go on with my day. He had it until the end of the day because I was so paranoid that they were gonna come back and try and talk to me about it. But they never talked to me again, bro. I'm pretty sure they didn't find anything, and I got away with that shit, bro. I got away with that shit. That shit was crazy. All right, man. That's the end of the video. I got it back at the end of the day, and everything was normal. I ended up getting caught again. But I didn't get in trouble because I finessed my way out of it. Like I said, this happened like 5 times, bro. This happened like 5 times. Alright, man. That's the end of the video. Make sure y'all like it. Make sure y'all subscribe. Drop a comment for me, man. I really appreciate y'all, bro. This channel is going up. I'm sorry if this video was a little long. It was a bit of a ramble, but I was excited to bring y'all the story. I felt like it was going to be a banger, bro. Alright, man. I love y'all. Peace.